Hey, what's up, everybody? Dirk Verbeuren from Megadeth here. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and for those of you who can, that you're staying inside. I feel very fortunate that I'm able to work from home and spend a lot of time behind my drums here. I know that's not everybody's situation, and that there are a lot of people whose jobs force them to be out in the world right now, and also a lot of those people are actually the people that keep our world up and running. Of course, I think about medical personnel, doctors, and nurses, but also people who work at grocery stores and supermarkets, delivery, bus drivers, etc., etc., you name it. So, to all those people, thank you very much for what you do. We know you're risking your lives for us every day, and we really appreciate you helping our society stay afloat. So, people, be grateful, and if you can, stay home. It's extremely important. All right, as I said, I've been spending a lot of time behind my drums, and I would like to answer a few questions, drum-related questions that I often get while I'm on the road. The first question is about building up the endurance and stamina that's necessary to play the kind of music we play with Megadeth. And the second question I get asked a lot is, how do you learn to play fast? And speed, endurance, and stamina are all closely related. Now, when it comes to endurance, what I find is that my experience has taught me it's better to practice daily if you can, rather than having a few big blocks of practice throughout the week. Now, I know that's easier said than done, especially for drummers. A lot of times we'll have our drum kit in a rehearsal space somewhere that we can't necessarily access because of the schedule of the place or because of our own schedule. So we have to just sit back and only play it a couple of times a week, maybe. Well, the good thing is there are other ways you can practice drums. I have one of these reflex pads, which is a really awesome pad. It has two surfaces, one that's pretty dead and doesn't rebound a lot, another one that rebounds more like how a drum would. And so this is a great practice tool to build your strength and to do simple exercises on. I bring this thing with me everywhere when we're on the road with Megadeth. Wherever I go, I'll practice in my hotel room, backstage, etc. So there's no excuse. You can always be practicing if you want. So I try to practice at least a half hour, 45 minutes a day. And over time, this is of course a long-term thing, but over time that will build up your endurance and your stamina. Of course, nothing replaces playing drums, and so you should try and do that as often as you can as well. Now, when it comes to building up speed, there's a variety of exercises out there that you can do. One that I particularly like is doing repeated single strokes on each hand. So I'll start with just 4 strokes on each hand. And underneath, I will play double kick, right, left, so something that doesn't wear me out, just to keep everything together and to kind of practice my feet at the same time. So, of course, I'll put on a metronome and help me keep track of my tempo. And then as you go, you can go faster. And then eventually, as you're warming up, let's say you've been doing this for a minute or so, you can start throwing in 8 strokes on each hand. 16 even if you want. Go back to 4 whenever you feel like it. One really important thing that I have to say about this is that, and you've noticed this probably, I'm not hitting very hard. I'm really focusing on having an economy of motion and on having even strokes. This is not about digging into the drums and getting out all the volume you can, but rather about playing something very even that you can keep up. Because this is where speed and stamina kind of meet. Imagine when we're playing with Megadeth, a headlining show, it often lasts an hour and a half, even an hour 45 minutes sometimes. And when we do that, it's very important for all of us, not just me, but also Dave, David, and Kiko, to dose the energy that we bring out. Because if we waste all the energy we have in the first half of the show, you're going to be having an extremely bad second half of the show, not just for us, but for the people watching us. So that's a really essential part, is learning to dose that and learning to have good power and good attack, but not everything you got at the bottom of the can all the time. And that applies to this exercise as well. So if you feel any pain or strain when you're doing this, it's probably time to take a break. So it's a very general, very simple thing that everybody can practice and everybody should practice. So there you go. I hope that answers some of the questions that I often get. Guys and girls, stay safe out there. Do what's right. Stay inside if you can. And if you're interested to hear more, I do Skype lessons, so you can contact me through my website, dirkverbeuren.com. There's a contact form on there that you can fill out, and I'll be happy to see if I can fit you into my schedule. All right, stay safe, everybody, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.